Okay, so hopefully you can see the screen. If you haven't yet muted your microphone, if you can mute your mic, just so it doesn't interfere whenever people are watching this back. Obviously, if you need to ask questions, then unmute and fire away. Yep, nice and simple start. So just little inside shuffles along, just on the spot, not moving too much, just trying to get your feet going pretty quickly in between them. Okay, so you're going to do each of these for 60 seconds. All right, so that's the first one, little shuffles. 3, 2, 1, away you go. Nice little bend in the knee, looking down on top of the ball, keeping it moving from foot to foot. Good, and challenge yourself with these, keep going. Try to get a little bit of speed in them. So about 30 seconds left, trying to get a little bit of speed in the football. Yeah, good. Yeah, some good ones there. A little bit of bend in the knee as well. Just a slight bend in their knees and looking down on top of the ball. Last 10 seconds. And stop there. Good. Well done. Have a look at the next one. Again, it's just little pull pushes. So pulling back with bottom of our foot and then pushing forward with our laces. Just alternate feet changing each time. Okay? And again, done loads of these. So just looking at trying to get a little bit of speed in the football. Okay, we've practiced them probably nearly every week, if not every other week when we're on these calls. So hopefully we can get a bit of speed in this. 3, 2, 1, go. Video's playing again if anybody needs to have a little look at it. We're just dragging the ball back and pushing it forward and getting in a nice little rhythm. The ball's just going back and out in front. Good, let's go, come on. Let's get the feet moving. Let's try and get a bit of speed in this. Moving from feet to feet. So you should be in the little hopping motion, hopping from one foot onto the other. Keeping good control of your football. Yeah, good. Again, look, keeping the ball nicely under control. So when you push it out, it's moving in front, but we're not losing control of it and have to chase it across our living rooms. Good. And again, push your speed. Okay, don't be happy at just doing this really slow. Push your speed on this one. If we make little mistakes because we're trying to go quickly, then that's great. Okay, they're good mistakes. Last few seconds. And stop there. Good. Okay, have a look. Next one will come through in a sec. So just little single rolls back and forth. So again, a little bouncing motion from foot to foot, letting the ball move across our bodies. Okay? Again, hopefully we can get a bit of speed into this. 3, 2, 1, go. The ball's not moving very far, just sort of, if your feet are shoulder width apart, and the ball's maybe just moving across from foot to foot. And again, just a nice little bouncing motion, and just making it really smooth. So I said before on the different practices that we're doing, just trying to make things smooth. So you're going from right foot to left foot, back to right foot, back to left foot, and it's not breaking down. Again, if we make little mistakes with going quickly, then there's no problem with that. Let's get started. But we're trying to make it as smooth as possible. Halfway there. Good, getting the feet going nice and quickly. Good, folks, keep moving. Yeah, some good ones there. Last 10 seconds. We'll do another one after this, then we can get a quick drink. Good, stop there. Okay, so have a look at the screen again. Next one will be coming through. All right, so it's just little in and out rolls. So this will be a little bit physically, this will be quite a tough one. All right, so we're standing on one leg, little bouncing motion, and we're just moving the ball in and out. Oh, that was moving on to the next one. Okay, so just moving the ball in and out with one foot. Yep. Okay, if you want to do this on one foot and then change feet, or if you want to do it all on one foot, it's your call. All right, whatever you feel most comfortable doing. All right, so just a little bounce on one leg and then little rolls with the sole to the inside and outside of the foot on the second one. with the foot that's on the football. Okay. 1 minute. Where we go. Oops. So as we're doing it, your foot, the foot that you're using with the football, all right, it should go straight, right? It should looking to push it out pretty straight. So you can see in the video, the ball's going, my leg is going out straight as I'm moving the ball. All right, so looking to sort of push that foot out straight, out to the side. If you have a little break in between, have a little break. It's quite a tough one for the leg that you're bouncing on. All right, so if you need to have a little breather, have a little breather and go again. That's about halfway through now, so have a little rail. If you want to change feet, then change feet. Look at the gate, nice big rolls with that. A little bounce on the standing leg. Yeah, good. Last 10 seconds. Tough one. Standing legs probably getting a bit sore. Good, and stop there. Okay, have a quick drink. Quick 30 seconds. I'll get back into it. Okay, ready to go again. Have a look at the video then. So just a little progression of this. So you're going to go in, out, roll across, in, out, roll across, in, out, roll across, in, out, roll across, in, out, roll across. So if you watch, the foot's not leaving the ball until after the roll across. So just getting into the nice little motion of this, and then if you want, you can obviously try and speed it up. I don't think we've done this one, or if we have, it was from quite a while ago. So maybe one we haven't practiced in a while. So just in and out, and then roll across your body. All right. Yeah, maybe start this one a little bit slower if we haven't done much of it, and then just add a bit of speed as we go along. Okay, minute starts now. Go. I'll play the video game. You have a look. We're going in, out, roll, in, out, roll, in, out, roll, in, out, roll. Just make it smooth with your foot that you're working with, making it nice and smooth as we come across the football, getting it going to across our body. Good, halfway there. Keep going. You can try and push your speed a little bit then if we're getting comfortable with this. Good, last 15 seconds. Good, okay, stop there, well done. Okay. Have a look at the next one then. So just little outside touches across, then one big inside across our body. And just moving it across. All right, so little outsides and across our body with an inside touch to the opposite outside, and we go again. Right, so we've done these ones before, so hopefully these ones are okay. We can try and push our speed a little bit with these. We're just working whatever space we've got, outside touches away, then cutting it across our body, and then going with the opposite outside foot. All right, happy with these? Okay. 1 minute then. 3, 2, 1, go. So just pushing it across and then a big inside touch across our body. Good, that's it. And if we can go back and forth, great. If we don't have the space to go back and forth, then just start at one side with working with one foot and then turn yourself around and work with the other foot. And really focusing on getting that, whenever we're changing direction, that nice big inside touch across. So it's going right across our body, and then it's easy to use with our opposite foot. Really focus on that chop across. Changing direction, one touch, right across. 10 seconds left. Good. Yeah, good. Yeah, good. Some really good ones there. And I know space is an issue with having to do this indoors for some of us, but we're doing really well with that. Good. Okay. Have a look at the next one. Just when this finishes, we'll have a look at the next one. Get a little breather then while we're waiting, or some of us are still practicing, which is great. So it's just little insides. So we're just moving the ball with the inside of our foot backwards and forwards. So 2, 3, 4, maybe depending on your space, little inside touches, and then change direction. Again, not a difficult one, but one that we can hopefully do nice and smoothly and build up a bit of speed with. All right, so just inside touches, cross, back across as we go. All right, that's the next one. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. And those of us that are in a tight space now, you probably it's even more of a challenge because obviously you're trying to change direction so much, so you're maybe getting 1 or 2 touches in before you have the change. So we've got a really good control of the football. All right, so again, I know some of us are on kitchen floors and wooden floors and things like that. So again, that's a challenge as well, keeping control of the football. So it's good. So yeah, doing well. Last few seconds. And stop there. Okay. All right, have a breather. All right, have a little drink. I know some people have just come in. So as with the last few Sundays, a number of workshops today as part of our United Together program. So after this one at 11 o'clock, we've got our flags workshop. Then at 12, we've got our diversity workshop with Leeds United. And then at 2, we have a sports quiz. So make sure that for each of those workshops, you enter your name in the chat function on Zoom. Once the fourth workshop, the sports quiz is finished, Thomas will obviously have all the names of people that have attended all the workshops, and then everybody that attends all 4 will be entered into a draw for a £20 JD sports voucher. So again, make sure that you have your name in the chat function, so Thomas has that. I'm sure he'll check as normal if in case he's missed anybody out, but just make sure that you can get your names into that while we're having a bit of a break, either now or later on in the session. Okay, next bit then. Have a look at the screen just when this bit finishes and we will get going again. Okay, so little outside touch and a slide. So I think we've done slides before on this. So we're just looking to, our foot goes over the top of the ball from the inside out, and then we're just using the inside of the foot to sort of slap the ball back into the middle. All right, so you've got to be a little bit forceful with the football, that we get a little bit of a reaction as we slide over and flick it or slap it back into the middle between our feet. All right, so hang on, we'll just take that back. So have another look. So a little outside touch and then a slide. A little outside touch and a slide. Okay, and again, just working the ball across our body to the opposite foot and just alternating our feet each time on that. All right, so again, this one should be okay for most of us because I think we have done slides on this. So again, just start off maybe a little bit slower with it and then build up some speed as you can go along. But really working on trying to get that ball as you slide across, moving across your body. Okay, we're ready to go. 1 minute then. 3, 2, 1, go. I will play the video again in case we need it. All right, so touch away with the outside of her foot and then a little slide across, moving the ball back in between her feet, then touch away with the opposite foot and slide. But if we're lacking a little bit of space and we can't get the touch away, then just work on the slide. All right, just work on the slide. All right, so in the spot, just do the slide without the outside touch. So if our space is limited, just work on the slide. So again, with the slide, we're just pushing our foot from the inside of the ball up and over the football and using the inside of our foot to push it back into the middle. So up the inside and then using the inside of the foot to push the outside of the ball in. Good, last few seconds. And stop there. Sorry, I'm just having Zoom issues. Okay. There we go. Okay, stop there. I'm just going to bring that back a bit. Okay, sorry about that. So here's the next one. Little roll across. She's using the sole of her feet, rolling it across her space. So non-kicking foot's leading the way, and the other foot's just rolling it across her body in whatever space we've got to operate in. So some of us might get 2 rolls in, some of us might get 4 or 5 rolls in, but it's just working across her body with little quick soles. And if we're only getting 1 or 2 in, that's fine. Just work looking to try and get them in nice and quick. Okay? 3, 2, 1, go. Again, just get into a nice smooth routine of it, where you're when you're getting to the end of your area, just switching quickly to the other foot and without having to stop the ball. So if we can keep the ball moving at all times, even if it's only slowly towards the end, and then we're just changing direction again. Good. Last 20 seconds in. Good. Last 10. Keep pushing your speed as well with these ones. If we can get a bit of speed out of them as well. Quick changes of direction. Some of these will be a bit harder in the legs this morning because we're going for a minute, maybe instead of 30 seconds or 45 seconds. So legs might feel it a bit. Okay, stop there. Good. Have a look at the next one. Just when this changes over. Okay, so little in and outs, all right, and in, sorry. Okay, we've done these in the last few weeks. So again, we should hopefully get a bit of speed in these. So outside, and inside, swapping feet. So outside first, then inside, outside, inside, swapping feet each time. So after each inside touch, we swap feet and we start outside. Okay? Okay, we've done these, so we should hopefully get a bit of speed at this. All right, 1 minute. Go. So outside touch, working on a little imaginary line across her body. So outside in, outside in, outside in, outside in, outside in. Good. You push your speed. Those of us, I know some of us are indoors and surfaces are slippy and things like that. So you guys do it as quickly as you can whilst it's being safe. For outside, try and push yourselves a little bit with this one. Again, try and get our feet moving really quickly, getting our body moving as well. Don't just let your feet go. Take your body with them. 15 seconds left. Come on. Keep pushing. Outside and inside, outside and inside. After each inside touch, swap feet. 5 seconds. Good, stop there. Well done. Okay, have a look at the next one. Okay, so you're doing outside, inside, outside, inside, and a scissor. So every two, you then put in a scissor after it. So outside, inside, scissor. Then outside, inside. All right, okay, have a look at that again. So 1, 2, then a scissor. 1, 2, then a scissor. Okay? So little bit of a progression on this, make it a little bit more complicated. Here we go. 1 minute, go. If anybody needs a video, I'm going to play it again now. Right? So 2 in and outs, and then a scissor. And whichever foot you scissor with, when you're starting the next in and out, start with the opposite foot. So if you do your scissor with your right foot, restart the in and outs with, or your out and ins with your left foot. Good again. It's a tricky enough one to try and get it into a rhythm. But just pushing yourself, set, count them in your head. Once you've done your second little out and in, put the scissor in. You're gonna have to move your feet quickly as well behind the ball, getting in, getting, so they keep getting into position. Good, stop there. Okay, same idea for the next one. All right, so have a look. Not the scissor, not a scissor this time, but similar. So after the second out and in, you're faking to go out, but you're lifting your foot and chopping it back across. All right, so it's a little fake. All right, so you're faking to push it as the in or the out, sorry, but we're coming back across. So having a look again. So fake it and chop it in with the inside of your foot towards the opposite foot, and then you go again. All right. So let's have a go at that one. 1 minute. I will play the video again so you can follow if need be. 1 minute, go. In and out, little fake. So fake to push it away, then chop it back in. And you can see, hopefully, with my demonstration, it looks like it's a little bit of a snap with that foot. So as I'm going to play it back in, it's a little bit of a snap. We're snapping the ball back into place. Good. This is definitely a new one. Haven't done too much on this sort of fake idea before, so might take a little bit of getting used to. Again, we're just using the front of the foot with it when we're moving it back in with that fake, just to keep the ball out in front of us. We start going too far towards the side and the back of the foot, then it's just going to push the ball backwards. So really try and fake there where you're looking to go and push the ball to the outside, but then you're snapping the back in and pushing it to the middle. Okay, stop. Good. Have a look at the next one. We've got a quick drink after this. Okay, so we've done these before, so hopefully we'll do these quickly. So 3 shuffles, shifted and stop. So 1, 2, 3, shift, stop. 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 Okay? Whichever foot you stop it with, you restart with that foot. Okay? Hopefully we're all good with these because we've done these a number of times. Okay, 1 minute, go. If it helps, say it in your head. 1, 2, 3, shift, stop. 1, 2, 3, shift, stop. Okay, and if we don't have space for this one, practice one of the other ones. Do one of the other ones that you've got a little bit of room for. Anything that you want that maybe we've already done, or another little skill, or challenge that you like. Just practice that instead. Okay, I know some space is an issue a little bit, so that's fine. Just try and practice something while the rest of the boys are on this one. But again, just keeping the ball under control, having a little imaginary line there that you're trying to keep the ball moving around or moving across. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, shift, stop. 1, 2, 3, shift, stop. 15 seconds left. Again, keep thinking, can you build your speed if you've got the room to do it? Getting those feet moving nice and quickly, conditioning them to move fast. Remember, whatever foot you stop with, try and restart with that foot so you're working it back across and we're not just going one direction. Okay, stop there. Quick drink. Very quickly, just go and grab a quick drink. We'll get restarted again. 20 seconds max. Okay, let's go again. So just taking the stop out this time. So just whenever I get to the end of this one. So just 1, 2, 3, shift. 1, 2, 3, shift. All right, so just no stop. Keeping the ball moving nice and smooth, backwards and back to the opposite direction. All right. So 1, 2, 3, shift. 1, 2, 3, shift. Okay. You've done these before, so hopefully they're good. 1 minute, go. Again, if it helps, think about obviously saying it in your head. 1, 2, 3, shift. 1, 2, 3, shift. 1, 2, 3, shift. 1, 2, 3, shift. Whichever foot that you shift with, then restart doing the inside shuffles with that foot. So we're going one way and then we're coming back the other. 30 seconds gone. Again, keep trying to push your speed. You're setting your challenge with this in terms of how quickly you do it. Good, 10 seconds, come on, big finish. Yeah, good, yeah. And stop. Well done. Okay, have a look at the screen, we'll get to the next one. Okay, so 3 shuffles, shift, and then a little Cruyff turn behind our standing leg. So we're going to be going all the same way to start with, and then you can swap. All right, so 1, 2, 3, away. Little Cruyff turn back to roughly where we started. And then I've just changed my direction of it. Okay. So with it, you should always be facing forwards. All right. So whatever way you start facing, so you're obviously looking at the iPads or your computers or phones or whatever it might be. Okay. Don't turn your back. Right. So when you do your little Cruyff turn, you should always be facing the same way as what you are now. All right. So again, with that little Cruyff, I'll just take it back a little bit. You're just looking nice little inside touch behind that standing leg. All right, behind that standing leg. Okay, and straight back into it. Try and make it nice and smooth after you do your Cruyff turn. You're back into your little inside touches. Okay, 1 minute, go. I will play the video again, so you need to follow what we can. Again, it's up to you whether you want to work both sides. Okay, so the video I've worked both sides. One way is slightly easier for me to do than the other. All right, but again, if you want to keep going one way, then keep trying to stay forwards. So the foot that you take the ball away with, that you shift it away with, is the same foot that you do the Cruyff with. All right, so if I'm moving here in the video, I'm moving away with my right foot. I'm then doing my little Cruyff turn with my right foot behind my left leg. All right. Then when I swap over now, I'm moving it away with my left foot and I'm croifing with the left foot behind my right leg. So this way is a little bit more of a tricky one for me, trying to do that croif turn with my left foot. All right. Good, stop there. Okay, a little bit different that time. This is similar, only we're replacing the croif turn with a little L. All right, so you'll have a look. So it's away and then back and across. All right, so there's 2 touches. Okay, so it's a little pull back and then a little flick across. So make it 2 touches. Okay, the foot's coming off the ball slightly. So don't try and do it in one motion. Right, so we're bringing it back a little bit and then we're flicking it out. All right, and getting those weighted touches right. So it's big enough that it moves the ball, but it's small enough that we don't lose control of it. And again, after a while, swap directions. All right, so it's back, a little flick out. Okay, 1 minute. Away we go. I'll play the video from the start again so we can copy if need to. Okay, so little shuffles, push away. Whichever foot you push away with, that's the foot that you do your little L touches with. And again, we're trying to keep our body facing the same direction, so don't let your shoulders turn around too much. And just pulling the ball back, flicking out. 30 seconds gone. Good. Again, trying to make it smooth, or smooth as possible. It is new, so there will be a little bit more sort of stop-start, but just trying to make it as smooth as you can. Yeah, some great feet. Some feet that are much quicker than mine. Okay, and stop there. Well done. Good stuff. Okay, nearly there. Nearly there. So having a little look at this one. All right, so it's a little similar, but we're just doing a little figure of 8 turn just at the end. So as we shift it, 1 foot steps around the ball from the outside in, and then we turn our body around and take it away with the inside of our foot. So it's a little figure of 8 turn. So it's starting off like a bit of a step over and then spin around. So as I spin, you can see I always am able to look at the football as I spin, so I'm not turning my back on the ball. So a little step over, and I'm always spinning to keep an eye on the ball. Always able to keep it within sight. So if somebody's trying to pinch it, I'm able to deal with it. All right, that's the next one. Ready, 3, 2, 1, go. Again, the video is playing, so if we need to have a look at it, we can do. So a little outside touch away, and then stepping over and spinning round, taking away with the inside of the opposite foot. And you're deciding again which way you want to go. Do you want to keep going one direction? Do you want to change and alternate each way, working with different feet? Maybe 2 one side, 2 the other. Just getting a nice smooth little turn with the ball. Okay, 10 seconds to go. Again, nice smooth round, bringing the ball back in. Okay, and stop there. Last one. All right. Time has not been too bad this morning. All right, last one. Here we go. So a little shift and then a slide again across her body. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, shift, and then a little slide across her body. Again, working one side for a few, and then after switching and coming back and going the other side. We're just working on that nice push away and then push back in with that slide, getting the ball going back in towards the middle. So again, working on there and dragging the ball back in. Okay, so this is the last one. Okay, so done slides earlier on, so it's just putting them into this bit. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. I will play the video again for anybody that needs it. So as we push away, just a little slide over the top. Again, be nice and positive with the slides. We're going to need to get a little bit of force into it, getting the ankle, a little bit of force, getting the ball to move. Again, some of us, it might be easier, you know, maybe some of the tiles or wooden floors. Some of these are on tarmac, I think, outside. So again, that might make things a little bit easier to get the ball moving. But we've got to get that little technique of pushing it away up the inside of the ball and then snapping the ball back in. Okay, last 10 seconds. Good, and stop there. Okay, well done, everybody. All right, well done. What are we? Yep, just a little bit past 22. So I haven't done bad time-wise. That gives you a little bit of a breather now until 11 o'clock. Just as a reminder, flags workshop at 11, diversity workshop with Legion United at 12, sports quiz at 2. You're on all 4 JD Sports voucher entered into the draw for it, 20 quid. So make sure your names are all in the chat bit at the bottom. Apart from that, well done, everybody. I will hopefully see you all next week. And yeah, enjoy the rest of the day.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ryan.
Thank you.
Well done.
Bye.
Thank you.